so proud of myself. It's 7:30. I have a doctor's appointment, a yearly skin checkup at the dermatologist. So let's go. Okay, skin check went good. Now I'm heading to the BMV to renew my plates. Happy day 9 of Vlogmas. I feel like I'm almost Bon Jovi and halfway there. Early morning appointment. I had to be at my doctor's office, my dermatologist, at like 7:30 for my annual skin check appointment. I only see her for my yearly checkups or if I have a problem. So it was very nice. She complimented my lips and said that women are coming in more and more asking for big plump lips. So she said, I have them. And she said there are some women where she has to cut them off and say, no more. You have enough in there. After that, I hit Walmart and picked up some needles, hand sewing needles for one of my Christmas gift projects. And then I got some chicharrones too while I was there. Delicious. So I made a video for Amazon. And then I ran to the BMV, which I think you saw, to renew my license plates and registration for my vehicle. Today was a tough morning though. When I was going to the dermatologist, I was driving and there was a deer that had been hit by a car and the county police were there. So the car was not there, but the deer was there in a field and I saw it was struggling to walk. I felt so bad. So say a prayer for that poor creature, because this is the time of year where the deer are everywhere. And I think if you watched somewhere on Instagram or Facebook, I had posted a little video because I'm seeing more and more people get hitting deer lately where I live. We have a lot of new construction where I live, and I absolutely hate that because I truly believe no farms, no food. In Indiana, I used to have a large farm community, especially where I live, and it is these farmers, they can't make a living or they're dying and their heirs are selling the land, and they're putting up subdivisions everywhere, and it's really tough. It's tough to see. I love living in a more rural, like half rural, half suburban community, and we're all suburban now, and I hate that. We're blessed to have like 3/4 of an acre of a lot, and it's wooded, so we still get deer, we get all the animals. My parents live on 20 acres, and they have people approaching them all the time to buy their land, and I think at one point they may, and that hurts. It hurts because it's just disheartening. And some of the worst of it is, even though I'm in real estate and my job is to sell homes for a living, I don't want to see this new construction. I don't think the quality is as good as it should be. I think an older home has much better, higher quality. We don't even really see a lot of all brick homes go up anymore, whereas in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s, you would see brick homes that are brick all the way around, not just like the very front for like a few feet at the bottom of the front, or just the front, and then the sides and the back are all siding. And besides that, I think homes were just built different. I'm not a fan of the new construction. It's just me. I hate seeing more infrastructure have to go in. And again, my big daddy he's an engineer. Like, his job is built on infrastructure. So the things that we both hate is what make us money. And I don't represent new builders or anything like that. I represent my clients, and if that's what my clients want, that's what I help them. But deep down, I tell people all the time, I tell my clients, I'm not a fan of new construction. I'm not a fan because personally it hurts me to see these farms dwindle. It also hurts me to see so much congestion where I live now, where we didn't have before. But that deer was in a field and it was tough to see. And I hope hope it's in a better place, getting help, or that they made it so it doesn't suffer anymore. Unfortunately, all over the US, and I'm sure in other countries, other animals, you have the same issue. People drive fast and they hit things, sometimes because of their carelessness, sometimes because of the creature's carelessness. It's a very sad state and it hurts, but it is natural selection and it is part of the life cycle. So let's change the subject, shall we? But my skin is good. My car's registration has been renewed, so all is well in the world of Lisa. And now Big Daddy's going to be gone till later this afternoon, so I have an opportunity to get some stuff done in this house. So I will. Coming up Sunday, I'm planning to do a live baking because I plan to do my cookie baking on Sunday. I don't know if Andrea is going to be having a live on Sunday yet or not for Beyond the Pink Door. My live will not be at the same time as hers because I will hopefully need a break at that point. I know I won't be done baking, but hopefully I can take a break and watch Andrea at Beyond the Pink Door and just kind of relax. I will probably start baking a little bit on Saturday afternoon and then all day Sunday, and then we're going to do cookie delivery on Monday. I do have one event to go to on Monday. It's going to be a long day next Monday, and I will pick up my nieces from school that day. Also, it's going to be nuts. But let's not dwell on the future. Let's not dwell on the past. I am going to start working here on things. I think we're going to have an early lunch, and with that bread I made yesterday, so good. So good. The bread was so good. I'm so pleased and chuffed with how much that bread rose compared to what it did my first go of that rye. And I've made rye before, but for some reason that rye messed up that first time and it really hurt. But it was my first 2 times using that bread oven, and lovely. I can't wait to try it with like a white bread, a country hearth or something like that. All right, I'm gonna do some stuff and I'll check in with you in a bit. Back from the park with Penny. We went there 2 times today. It's about 4:30. It has not started raining yet that I can notice, but it's gloomy out. It's starting to get dark out. I made my cake. It's in the oven. And totally cheating today, but I'm excited because I'm making a really good dinner for us tonight. I'm going to do some sewing. And I'm going to do some work for tomorrow's vlog. Tomorrow's vlog is going to be very different than how Vlogmas has been. I am going to do a pattern suggestion video. So I have this fabric I got from Beyond the Pink Door's last subscription box. The Think Pink box, and it was a viscose sateen, and it was like a burgundy color. I love the fabric, and I'm really trying to take to heart all of your lift me ups and suggestions. Don't, definitely sew for yourself. So I thought I would research what I want to make with that, because there are a handful of things I would like to make with that fabric. But it dawned on me that it's not a fabric I would have bought myself. And so I'm diving into my pattern stash and what I see online. And I'm just going to give out some suggestions. I know if you get the Think Pink box, there is an ebook. And there's always pattern suggestions in the ebook. And I might share some of those as well. But if you have ever pondered buying a sateen, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about what you could do with these fabrics. And this is not a particularly shiny satin. It's not a satin where it's like wedding dress satin. This is a sateen in reference to its weave. It's a beautiful, don't get me wrong, luxurious fabric. And I want to share some pattern ideas. So if you have that box and you're pondering what you could make with it, or if you're just curious about what you could do with that type of fabric, stay tuned tomorrow because that's what my Vlogmas will be about. Thank you so much for watching. Before I get off, a special shout out to my viewer, my virtual friend of the day, Trish, who is also known as Pinky's Farm on YouTube. I'll try to put a link in the description box and tag her. Trish has been following Vlogmas, so thank you so much, Trish. She is always giving kind words, and I think if we lived closer, we'd never get anything done because we'd always be hanging out. Trish is good friends with Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room. So if you've watched Today in Jen's Sewing Room, you probably have seen Trish or met her on that channel. Vice versa, Jen is always on Trish's channel too at times. But Trish is awesome. Trish, I love you. You know I love you. She loves Penny. She's there. She's been commenting every day, and I adore her. So anytime you want to head over to Indiana and visit Trish, I'm there for you. All right. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you do something creative wherever you are in the world. And I appreciate all the messages, all the comments, the love, the hypes, the likes. It's been awesome. And your cheerleading has helped because this is day 9. I've never made it this far. All right. Have a great night.